The following is a paid segment sponsored by Dalton Lumber. Well, today I'm in Dalton, Pennsylvania, and one of the great fixtures of Dalton is Dalton Lumber. It's been around for ages. Some of those historical photographs show you just how it was when it actually started. Dalton itself is going through a revival. We're up here to look at an unusual form of wood. It's become very, very trendy. I'm going to go inside and talk to Scotty, who's going to tell us all about it. Scotty, great to see you again.
Good to see you. How you doing?
The trendy lumber, what is it?
Yes.
Tell me all about it.
So this, it's called live edge. A lot of different species this comes in. Right now we've got some oak, some maple,
The live edge,
some
this
ash.
is the outside of a tree then?
Yes, exactly. Sometimes.
This is where the bark would be, and there's
That's
still
right.
some bark there, yeah?
Yep, and sometimes the bark will stay. Sometimes it comes off. You could use it however you like it. If you like it on there, it can stay there. Sometimes just handling it, it will come off.
So a real natural feel. You're bringing
It
some
is.
of the outside inside.
It is, absolutely.
So how do people use this then?
A lot of different things. I've seen bar tops, I've seen coffee tables, I've seen mantles. You could put a nice stain on it if you want with a polyurethane. Gives it a really nice finish. Looks really nice.
And I suppose you could even join two pieces
Yeah.
and make a dining
Sure.
table. Yeah.
And you could, as many as you can. You can cut a straight edge on one side, join them together, and you've got twice the width.
All Pennsylvania wood?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
So what do we got here? So over here we got,
This
white
is a
oak.
piece of white oak.
Yeah, it looks like white oak.
Piece of white oak here. This is a regular red oak. You see a lot of these.
Yeah.
And behind you here is a piece of maple,
Ooh, hard maple, yeah.
hard maple, yep, and a piece of ash.
Look at the grain on that. All
Really
kinds of
nice.
things. Scotty, I'm looking for some cherry because I love cherry.
Yes, the inventory is constantly turning over. There are other species that are coming in quite often. Cherry, walnut, and yeah, they're all unique.
In today's time where everything tends to be all the same, all perfectly made.
That's right.
To have something unique like this in your house is really
Absolutely,
nice.
it is, yep.
So in terms of thickness though, I mean, this is pretty thick, it's pretty heavy.
It is. Most of these are going to be 1.5 to 2 inches thick. And you could plane these to get a smoother surface, make it a little thinner. But most people are just leaving them at that thickness.
Nice, very, very nice.
Yeah,
Well, a lovely thing about Pennsylvania wood is that there's hardly any waste.
that's true. And you know what? All the leftovers can be used in pellets to heat your home in the winter.
Nice. Totally ecologically friendly. Let's
Yes.
go and have a look at some.
All right.
So you've got a pellet stove and then you think one pellet is as good as another. That isn't the case though, is it?
No, a lot of different variants of pellets out there. We found this is about the best pellet you could buy. This is by Barefoot, locally made again.
Troy, Pennsylvania.
Made in Troy,
Yep,
yep, 100
absolutely.
miles away, if that. This pellet, very little dust. When you get into the bag, there's no pellets that are all busted
Yep.
up. After burning, there's very little ash left even when you're done burning your bag.
So that means you don't have to change the little drawer, the little tray out.
Yeah, not
I
every
know,
bag.
But every 10 days mine is, and I use mine quite a lot in the winter.
Yeah, there
so
you go.
10 days isn't bad, is it?
And if you're running a bag a day is about when it's really cold what you're burning. You
Yeah,
can go through
that's
10 bags
fantastic.
before you get a little bit of ash.
So this from Troy, just down the road, you can't do better than Barefoot.
Best pellet on the market.
Well, Scotty and I have been talking about wood, and of course, joining wood is the next big problem. How do you fit it together? Now, over the years, I've used all kinds of fasteners, deck screws with Phillips heads, the flat bladed one, which is a disaster, and even the square one. None of them were very good. You would strip the
Yep.
thread on it, you'd do all kinds of terrible things.
Oh yes.
There's been a revolution. Tell us all about it.
So this is the newest and most modern. A lot of people have been using these already. It's called a Torx head, and basically it's shaped like a star. A lot of different sizes for each type of screw. You can get a trim screw, real fine, for trim work outside, all coated, exterior coating. Same trim screws here in stainless steel, colored heads, white heads, regular stainless steel. And down here, these are all deck screws. Your framing, your decking, honestly, all of it should be put together with these fasteners.
They don't, I mean, one of the problems I found with those nickel plated, they're kind of galvanized, you put them through pressure treated, and within 6-7 years, they're rusting out and becoming a structural problem.
Yeah, and you'll never get that screw out. These last. This coating is a very good exterior coating that will last, and you can remove them after years if you need to replace a board. You can still do that with these
Use
guys.
them again. When you move house, you can take all the screws out.
That's
take
right.
them with you. yeah.
Absolutely.
So we've actually got a little demo here just to show you how good it is.
Yes.
All right. So this is our little demo here. We've got 2x4s, two of them together, and a 4x4 down below there. And we have a rather long screw.
6-inch structural screw.
With a Phillips head, this would be a nightmare.
It would
Now,
be.
there's no pre-drilling. And we've got an impact driver. So tell us a little bit about impact drivers.
So Milwaukee makes this 18-volt cordless impact driver. With the quick release here, makes it easy to change your bit to get the correct bit or drill bit for this job. This is going to drive that fastener in without any stripping. All the way in, without any stripping of the screw.
So why don't we get going? I'll leave it all up to you, and you show us how it goes. Now, it does make a funny noise because the impact, bump, bump, bump. And it takes a bit of time, but it will go constantly all the way in.
Yeah, that's correct.
Trust me. All right, here we go.
And that's
all the
it.
way and flush with the wood.
Flush finish.
Can you believe that?
It's so wonderful. It's amazing.
So if you want to get a power tool, the impact driver is probably the best first tool to get.
Definitely. Best one out there.
Well, Scotty, it's been a fun visit, but Dalton Lumber is much more than just lumber, yeah?
Yeah, full line of paint, lawn and garden supplies, hardware, electrical, plumbing. We should have everything you need for your home.
Lots of lawn and garden stuff.
Yes,
it's that
definitely.
season. The leaves are coming down soon.
It's time.
Excellent. So where are you located?
So we're on Route 6 and 11 right in Dalton. Can't miss us.
No, can't miss it. It's absolutely true. It's a big orange building.
That's right. Easy to
Thanks
find.
ever so much.
Thank you, Paul.
This has been a paid segment sponsored by Dalton Lumber.